Hello and welcome. As you probably guessed, I am Mother Azure, but you can also call me Maria, whichever you prefer. I am back again with another message for the collective. Um, Again, I'm not gonna speak today in the beginning. I'm simply gonna take out the cards. I feel, well, apparently I will be speaking in the beginning. um, these have been a rough couple of days for the collective. Um, So, I just wanted to say hang in there, because I feel that energy right now. You're not alone, we're all here with you, alright? Let's do this. Let's see what they have to say today. Some things you should know before I start. My camera may turn off every maybe 30 something minutes. It does that sometimes, so it's not me editing the video, it's the camera turning off for some reason. Also, these cards I'm using right now, these tarot cards, are a little bit explicit, so if you're sensitive to things that have some blood or slight, maybe a little bit of violence, you are free to click off. So let's see what they have to say today. We got the King of Pentacles. I'm gonna take out a couple tarot cards before I start giving you the message. Alright. Oh, okay. So I see that some of you may be working on, yeah, definitely. You've been working on something. It seems career related. I mean, you have, because you have a lot of pentacles here. Not necessarily, but it could be related to some type of some type of passion project or your career itself. Let's see. The Queen of Wands. You got Temperance. Yeah, definitely. Okay. That definitely looks like some creativity to me. Well, I'm not done with this. They want me to take, oh, got more cards. Got two. Eight of Wands. The Hermit. Judgment. And the Dame of Swords, or the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm gonna move this up a little bit because I'm gonna use Oracle in a bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely seeing a career message right here. And if it's not a career itself, it does have to do with creativity. So that could be anything you enjoy doing, like painting, writing music, anything you enjoy. But it definitely feels career related. So what I'm seeing here is that if you have been working on it, your hard work is definitely gonna pay off. But they do want you to, I'm saying that you need to slow down a little bit. Maybe you are doing too much. Maybe you're pulling some all-nighters. Like, I get it, but they really do want you to take care of yourself, because if you are exhausted, you are not gonna be able to put out the same quality of content of whatever you're doing, okay? And also, I mean, you're not gonna be in the mood to do anything creative if you're tired, and you may encounter some creative blocks. If you do encounter some creative blocks, they want you to take a moment and turn within, assess how you're feeling internally, and how you're, emotionally and physically, and do take a break, because working and putting in work is very important, but your health and your well-being is also important. So be sure to balance out your career and your personal life. Okay. So if some of you are a little bit worried in any way about if you're an artist and you put out content on, let's say, social media, and you're worried about people stealing your art, um, they don't want you to worry too much about that, but do take any necessary precautions you need to avoid that happening, of course. Let's see, I'm gonna take us some oracle cards. This is incredibly fast. See, there you have it. Cold. Oh my goodness, I said the wrong card. That's weird. The card I mentioned is another card from here. That's it. Their name is Cold, and it says it's something about stepping up and using your psychic gifts, or doors opening, like you're almost there. That's interesting. And that's not the card that came up. This one says Portal. It's not the same card. Oh my goodness, that was weird. It says doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. What did I say? Yes, your efforts are gonna be paid off. Okay. And this card also always reminds me of being patient, because I know when you're putting in a lot of work and you feel like your work is not being appreciated by as many people as you want it to, you can get a little bit discouraged. Don't do that. Okay. Things take time. Baby steps. Okay. Baby steps, one step at a time. I just heard a crow. If crows are important for someone here, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can definitely hear it. Maybe that's a sign for you. I don't usually hear crows at this time of the day. It's weird. So now I have Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I'm gonna take out another one. That was so weird with the other card. You got the law of Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. Okay. Oh. Okay. So here's the thing. I'm seeing something here. If you're a creative person, and I mean that you are into, I mean, we're all creative in some way, but I mean, if you're someone that's into art in some way and your career relates to some type of art, you may be having people, they could be within your family or your friend group, or maybe even strangers, that may tell you that your career in whatever you're undertaking is not something that you can do on the long run, or that it's not worth it, or maybe that you're not good enough. That's horrible. Please set up some boundaries with those people. Don't let them discourage you, okay? Because okay, here's the thing. If you enjoy what you're doing, if you like it, if you feel like you can do it for the rest of your life, I mean, yes, be realistic, but don't let people put you down or slow you down in any way, because it's your life, not theirs, okay? And here with the Child of the Cosmos, I mean, if you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, if this is what you're being called to do, don't let other people get in the way of that, okay? Don't let other people get in the way of your happiness. That's what I'm hearing here. And I feel like your work, whatever it is, if it's career related, it doesn't have to be creative as well, but this could be also like a regular job. Maybe you are planning on changing jobs, or maybe starting your own company. Your work is more appreciated than you think. Like, sometimes you don't know the impact you have on people, but I feel like people really do appreciate your work, and maybe you're not aware of that, because remember, we're our own worst critics. So you may feel like you're not doing enough, or that maybe it's not good enough. Maybe you feel like you need to be a lot better. I mean, there's always, I always say there could be room for improvement, but don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Look, I just started this channel. I'm still figuring out what I'm doing. Alright? Don't get discouraged. Okay, any mistakes, any failures, they're just learning moments. Alright? Don't take it as a way to hate yourself in any way, you know, saying, oh, I can't do that, I'm too stupid, I'm not enough for this. Yes, you are. Okay, yes, you can do it. Don't say that to yourself. You're doing amazingly. If nobody's telling you, I'm telling you. Okay, let's see if they have anything else to say here. This seems like a very quick reading. It's really interesting. Maybe you are one of those people that's impatient like me, huh? Let's see. Ooh! Oh, haha, there we go. Oh, I got 3. Okay, so we have Malkuth, I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Ground, the Kingdom, Hazmad, Angel of Annihilation. Don't get scared of that angel. I'm gonna explain what it means in a second. And then I have here Uriel, Angel of Flame. So remember what I said about following. You know, if you know this is your path, if you know this is the work that you want to be doing for the rest of your life, do it. That's what it means here. Follow your passions. Maybe you're here and you're someone a little bit like me, that, I mean, if you're here, you're probably spiritual in some way, but you may doubt a lot. Maybe you're kind of a skeptic here. So you don't know if when you ask signs, to your guides or the universe, whatever you believe in, maybe you see them or you receive them and you're like, oh, maybe that could be the sign, but maybe it could be something else. If you're like that, and I understand why, but here your guidance are gonna be things that you're passionate about. So let's say if something is not what you're being called to do, what's in alignment with your soul, you're not gonna feel passionate about it. So you're gonna feel like maybe you don't like it or you can't find the motivation to do it. Your passions are gonna be kind of like a guiding thread for you. So please follow that. With the Angel of Annihilation, I feel like I gotta clarify that because the name is a little bit but all this means is what I said earlier. Like if some of you plan on changing jobs, or maybe applying for something else, or doing becoming an entrepreneur of sorts, all this card means is a change. So this is kind of like a little bit like the Death card in tarot. So you need to let go of that. You need to let the change happen, because that's what is needed for you to truly be at a place where you're enjoying what you're doing. Okay, and here with Malkuth, with the Kingdom, this also emphasized to me that this is something that's more physical. So this is not related to spirituality per se. I mean, it could be, but I mean that it's related to our physical world. So the realm of the pentacles, the coins, which relates to the earth. Here, there's also the message that I said before about making sure not to overly exhaust yourself, because that is not I mean, you can't really do anything when you're exhausted, right? Sometimes you can't even think right. So make sure that you're sleeping enough, make sure that you're eating enough, make sure that you're drinking enough water, and make sure you're taking at least one break a day from the work. And when I say break, I don't mean not doing anything. I simply mean distracting your mind for a little bit from your stream of work, so you don't become blocked. Because here's the thing: when you work on the same thing over and over and over again without stopping, eventually you're gonna become blocked in some way, because you've been thinking about it all day. So when that happens, you know, if you can leave it like that, step back, maybe go do something else, maybe take a nap, anything you need, and then come back to it with a fresh perspective. Okay, I have, they want one from here. Oh, loosen your grip and messenger. I hope you can see that. I'm not really sure if you can see it in the camera. Maybe. Oh, okay. Let's take another one because yes. See, bringing harmony and balance with the temperance here, you really need to try to balance out your life. Don't focus on just one area and neglect other areas, because yes, you can work hard and you can put your entire being into something you're doing, but you do have to take care of yourself, okay? And because they don't want you to become overwhelmed or feel like you like the work you're putting in isn't being rewarded. It will be rewarded. The card is right here. But maybe they just want you to maybe slow down like a little bit. That's too many cards. If too many cards fall out, I usually don't take them, because I mean, I can't fill up this table right here, right? They don't really need that many cards to give me a message. It says, I'm sorry, the fence is right, the past wrongs, uprooting. Again, something I didn't say at the beginning. I should probably say this at the beginning. I am mostly an intuitive reader, so what I say may not always be here in the cards, and when the cards have messages like this at the bottom, I may not go with that message. I mostly look at the pictures and see if I'm hearing something or something's popping up in my head. So here's it, loosening your grip, messenger, I'm sorry. So the messenger card right here relates to the temperance and having to balance out. Okay, here's the, okay, so I recently learned something and I'm gonna share it with you because it really opened my eyes when it came to what I'm supposed to be doing. We all have a certain calling in life, okay? Our souls are aligned with some things specifically. When something isn't in alignment with who we really are, with our soul, we feel negatively about it. And when I say negatively, I mean you may feel angry at it, or maybe sad or unmotivated, or simply feeling like you don't really like it. It's probably because it's not in alignment with who you are and what you're here to do, okay? So how do you know if it's in alignment? Well, the opposite. You feel positively about it, you're excited about it, you enjoy it, you're happy. So that's the thing here, because I feel like some of you, maybe not all of you, because most of you, I see that you already started this, but if you're wondering still which way to go, like I said, follow your passions. What feels right for you? What do you enjoy most? I mean, and here's the thing, that thing they said that if you work a job that's your dream job, you're not gonna work a day in your life. That's not necessarily always true, because I'm saying this about if it doesn't feel right, it's not for you. Sometimes you are in your dream job, in your dream career, and there are still gonna be some things that you're gonna have to do that are necessary for your career that maybe you're not gonna enjoy as much, but you're still gonna have to do it anyway, okay? The thing here is that they don't want you to I mean, we all have to sacrifice some things, maybe our comfort, that's definitely one of them, but they don't want you to sacrifice your happiness, okay, in general, just because you don't know in one thing that you don't enjoy. Don't sacrifice your happiness like that, okay? And with loosening your grip, that card, what is that message they're giving me here? Oh, okay, all right. So like I was talking about, some of you, I feel like a lot of you here work a lot and you're not balancing out your life. That's kind of, I mean, it's not an addiction, but it is that kind of like a little bit of an obsessive behavior with that. And they, like I said, they want to make sure that if you do it because you enjoy it, they don't want you to stop doing it, but they do want you to take care of yourself a little bit more, okay? Because you may, being like that, being that, I mean, it's good to be dedicated, but being that obsessed with something, especially a career, it's gonna, I mean, it's gonna exhaust you at some point, okay? And you're not gonna, and you may not feel joy in it anymore if you force yourself to keep going because you don't feel like you're not doing enough, okay? Here's like I'm gonna give you like a little bit of advice here that I received before, actually. Set up a schedule, and when I say schedule, I don't mean schedule just for work. I mean a daily schedule, okay? And within that schedule, put 3 things that you want to accomplish that day. You probably have more stuff that you want to accomplish, but the 3 most important things you want to accomplish that day, okay? Put those first, then put the rest of the things you want to accomplish. But make sure that in there you also write down which breaks you want to take. Maybe you want to put a 2-minute break and say, here, I'm going to drink some water. Make sure to write it out so you can go crossing it out through your day, okay? That's going to help you become a little bit more balanced and more organized in terms of balancing out your career and your personal life, or simply your self-care routine. Do have a self-care routine. Maybe have at least one day, not an entire day if you can't, but have a day where maybe at night you just sit down and decide to relax, put on some music that you like, read a book, anything that relaxes you. Because you really don't, I mean, overworking yourself, it's going to really impact your health. And if it does impact your health, you're not going to be able to keep working anyway, right? So that's the importance here of being balanced. And with this card right here, I feel, yeah, if you're still hearing this message and your message is not specifically about a career, about anything else, they still want you to acknowledge that you may be neglecting some parts of your life right now. And it doesn't have to be necessarily your emotions or a relationship. Maybe you don't even have time for relationships because come on, I get it, but they really do want you to take the time and assess your life and see if there's anything that is out of balance that needs to be paid more attention or less attention, depending on what it is. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say you don't need, and this is for anyone, regardless of this is about a career or not, you don't have to be perfect, okay? It's good to try your best, but striving for perfection, I mean, no one can ever be perfect. We're human, okay? Striving for perfection is only gonna get us really disappointed in what we achieve, okay? Instead of looking at what is lacking from what you're doing or what is not maybe as you would want it, focus on what you do that you do like, okay? So let's say, I'm gonna put up an example here. I'm someone that occasionally draws, okay? When you're painting or when you're drawing, you have the painting and then you see it and then you go, okay, I'm gonna add like a little thing right here because it's not looking well for me. Well, I'm gonna add something here. I'm gonna change this color, and eventually you end up with a piece of work that you hate, okay? Because you've been adjusting it so much to make it perfect that eventually you end up not liking the whole thing. I mean, you can't, that's only gonna give you a lot of highs and lows. Like, yes, I'm happy, I'm doing this, I'm gonna try to be perfect, I'm gonna do my best right here, and when it doesn't turn out the way you envisioned it, you're gonna become disappointed. That's not good for you, because you're gonna start you're gonna lower your own self-esteem right here. Okay, and if this is about other people, if other people are criticizing your work in non-constructive ways, I mean, do they have a, I mean, okay, so this is not gonna maybe, constructive criticism is necessary sometimes to help us grow, but when people are criticizing you just for the hell of it, just to make you feel bad and say, oh no, that I don't like that, that's that's their problem. Okay, you don't have to make everyone happy. You don't have to cater to everyone's expectations and what they like. Okay, do it about what you like. Okay, what do you like? What do you enjoy? Okay, I'm gonna take out something else here because I feel, okay, no, wait, not from here. Oh, interesting. They were like, no, not that one. Oh my goodness. Two of Cups, the Moon. Okay, hold on. Yep, that's definitely what I just said. Yes, I know it's the Two of Cups, and that's usually good, but this card specifically, see the Six of Wands. Alright, hold on. Ooh, oops. The Four of Cups. I just heard, you know how people say when they don't like something, but they're trying not to be exactly rude, and they say, that's not my cup of tea. If it's not your cup of tea, then maybe don't watch it. Maybe don't buy the service anymore. That's it. You don't have to hate on anything. Okay? You got the Empress right here. And the Chariot. Beautiful. Okay, that's why they told me to get these ones. Okay? So yes, this may be definitely about other people that are maybe jealous of you in one way or another, and they're criticizing your work and what you do. Maybe not even your work, maybe your whole life. Okay, there are some people that are like that. Jealousy is ugly. Okay, don't do that. Don't be jealous of other people. And green is not a lot of people's colors. They may be trying, maybe because either they're jealous of your life, or maybe they're just like a bitter person in general. They're trying to dim your light. Okay, they're trying to make you feel bad, and they're literally targeting you. Maybe you feel like everyone is kind of targeting you at this time when you're trying your best. Okay, take the constructive criticism, you know, actual constructive criticism, and leave the rest. I know it's difficult, but like I said, you can't please everyone. If someone doesn't like what you do, and they don't really have any constructive criticism, they just don't like it, don't even pay attention to them. Here's the thing, when I don't like something, I simply either don't watch it again, or don't buy it again, or simply I don't tell people I don't like what you do. If I can't do that, they can keep their opinions to themselves. Okay, and they really want you to know that better things are coming your way. Do balance how you're managing your life right now, because you're gonna become exhausted at some point. Okay, so balance things out, and things are gonna start moving at a better pace for you, and better things are gonna be coming your way. Here's the thing, a lot of things are coming, a lot of good things are coming for the collective as a whole. I mean, I know this because I've been receiving this message for a long time now. So better things are coming. The only thing you have to do here is make sure that you're staying balanced and that you are happy with what you're doing and with who you are. Be in alignment with what your soul really wants, okay? And I do have the Four of Cups here. And this is a specific message. If you have had someone offer you something, maybe an opportunity, and you don't think that you're good enough for it, you definitely are. Go for it, okay? I'm telling you, go for it. We're all here rooting for you. And when I say all, I mean my guides, my angels. The universe is rooting for you, okay? The universe runs on love, alright? So, bottom line here, throw away what doesn't serve you. Make sure to stay balanced, to be as able to do what you like as possible. And make sure that what you're doing truly makes you happy, okay? And by happy, I don't mean that it doesn't give you some trouble from time to time, because that's life. Make sure that it's something you feel like it's for you, okay? And whatever you're doing, there's no one out there that's the same as you, okay? We're all very different. So whatever you're doing is making a difference for someone, okay? Because there's only one of you in this world right now, okay? And with this career, I mean, I see it's gonna bring you, if this creative project is gonna bring you a lot of stability, a lot of success. And if this is not something you're doing just, I mean, if you're not turning it into a career and this is more of like a passion thing, it's still gonna bring you a lot of fulfillment, okay? If it brings you fulfillment and you like it, other people's opinions on what you do don't matter, okay? The only thing that matters is that you are happy with what you're doing, okay? So I think one more from here and we're done, because I was gonna say we're done, but nope. Okay, what else do you want to say? Yes, the root. Pardon me. Connection. Definitely. See that right there? He has like an orb in his heart space. Follow your intuition. Follow where your heart leads you, okay? If you don't, eventually you're gonna be wondering, okay, what would have happened if I had followed that thing I liked, that pull I felt towards this thing. Follow your heart and do what makes your heart happy, okay? Because in the end, I mean, do you want to look back into your life and say, oh, I am not happy with that decision I made because I knew it was going to make me happy and I ignored it anyways? Or do you want to say, I did that, and no matter how things turned out in the end, I did it and I was happy in that moment, okay? I mean, love yourself enough to do something that fulfills you today, okay? I'm gonna leave you with that. So please take care of yourself. Do like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to. I do put out messages every week. I'm trying to do it every week. My Instagram is also down there if you want to check it out, because I do daily readings over there. And much love to you, and the best of luck with this you're doing, okay? Bye bye.